In 1938, as the world teetered on the brink of war, a young entrepreneur named Lee Byung-chul laid the foundation for what would become one of the world's most recognizable brands. Starting with a modest investment, Lee established Samsung as a grocery trading store in Daegu, Korea. The company's name, Samsung, meaning 3 stars in Korean, reflected Lee's ambition for his fledgling enterprise to achieve longevity, prosperity, and greatness. Initially, Samsung primarily dealt in the export of goods like dried fish and noodles to neighboring China. The company's early years were marked by the challenges of operating in a politically and economically volatile environment. The outbreak of World War II and the subsequent Korean War disrupted Samsung's operations and forced Lee to adapt and innovate to ensure the company's survival. Yet amidst these turbulent times, Lee's entrepreneurial spirit and vision for Samsung never wavered. Despite the hardships faced, Samsung's early years instilled in its DNA a resilience and adaptability that would serve it well in the decades to come. Lee's unwavering belief in the company's potential and his commitment to ethical business practices laid the groundwork for Samsung's future success. The company's humble beginnings as a grocery trading store belied the grand ambitions that Lee harbored for Samsung. In the years to come, Samsung would embark on a remarkable journey of transformation, mirroring the economic rise of South Korea itself. The Korean War left the Korean peninsula devastated. In the aftermath, South Korea faced the daunting task of rebuilding its shattered economy. Recognizing the need for industrialization, Lee Byung-chul made a strategic decision to shift Samsung's focus from trading to manufacturing. In 1953, Samsung Chail Industries was established, marking the company's foray into textiles. Samsung's entry into textiles coincided with a period of rapid economic growth in South Korea. The government's export-oriented policies created a favorable environment for businesses like Samsung. The company's textile mills churned out fabrics that were exported to meet the growing demand in international markets. Samsung's success in textiles not only contributed to the company's own growth, but also played a significant role in South Korea's post-war industrialization. As Samsung expanded its textile operations, it invested heavily in modern machinery and technology. The company also focused on training its workforce, recognizing that skilled labor was essential for its success. Samsung's commitment to quality and efficiency enabled it to compete effectively in global markets. The company's reputation as a reliable supplier of high-quality textiles grew, further solidifying its position as a leading player in the industry. By the 1960s, Samsung had established itself as a major player in textiles. However, Lee Byung-chul recognized that the future lay in electronics. In 1969, Samsung Electronics was founded, marking a pivotal moment in the company's history. This strategic move would transform Samsung from a domestic conglomerate into a global technology giant. Samsung's early forays into electronics focused on producing low-cost consumer electronics like televisions and radios. The company leveraged its manufacturing expertise and low labor costs to gain a foothold in the market. However, Samsung was not content with simply being a low-cost manufacturer. Lee Byung-chul had a grand vision for Samsung to become a global leader in technology and innovation. To achieve its ambitious goals, Samsung invested heavily in research and development. The company also forged strategic partnerships with foreign companies to acquire advanced technology and expertise. These efforts paid off as Samsung's products gained a reputation for quality and innovation. The company's commitment to pushing the boundaries of technology would become a defining characteristic of its culture. Throughout the 1970s, Samsung continued to expand its operations, diversifying into new industries and establishing subsidiaries. Samsung Heavy Industries was founded in 1974, venturing into the shipbuilding and construction sectors. The same year saw the birth of Samsung Techwin, specializing in aerospace and defense technologies. These ventures demonstrated Samsung's commitment to becoming a multifaceted conglomerate. These seemingly disparate investments were, in fact, strategically aligned with Samsung's long-term vision. Shipbuilding and construction required advanced engineering and manufacturing capabilities, skills that were transferable to electronics production. Similarly, aerospace and defense technologies fostered innovation and technological advancements that could benefit Samsung's consumer electronics division. By the end of the 1970s, Samsung had evolved into a sprawling conglomerate with interests in a wide range of industries. This diversification strategy, coupled with its relentless pursuit of innovation, laid the foundation for Samsung's future success as a global technology powerhouse. The company's ability to adapt, innovate, and anticipate market trends would propel it to the forefront of the global technology industry in the decades to come.